right, for real, let's go. Dude, stand up. Please act normal today.
I can't do that.
All right, we're rolling.
Rolling? Well, hello everybody. Zack Hample back in Cincinnati for the third straight day. And Great American Ballpark is truly great. Over the last 2 days, I have snagged a total of 27 baseballs. So it looks like the sun is trying to poke through this thick layer of clouds. I hope and assume that both the Reds and the Marlins are taking BP. If they are, double digits again for the third straight day, we'll see. So just gotta touch the lucky baseball. Got my lucky Joey Votto wristband that he gave me at Nationals Park 11 years ago. So I'll give you a quick look outside the Reds Hall of Fame here. This place is just amazing. Let's get in there. All right, here we go. Out to right field. The search for Easter eggs is about to begin. You get one? You get one?
No, sir. Thank you, Zack.
You got it. You get one yet?
Yeah.
Want one?
Yeah.
Have him sign that ball right here.
All right. Now that is how to start the day. And they're not blasting music either. I love it. The natural sounds of the ballpark. And of course, as soon as I talked about how there was no music, they cranked it up. But anyway, here's a toss-up to my buddy Nick from Pittsburgh. And check this out. A young fan down in front gets a toss-up, and look at her reaction. She's so happy, she runs through the seats excitedly, which is nice to see, and then gets greeted with a hug. Now here's Joe Singley hooking me up. You the man! And what I said is true, he really is the man. The Marlins, meanwhile, were just watching, waiting for their turn to take BP. Here's Mike Moustakas in the cage. I was hoping he'd launch some baseballs out to right, but he did nothing. But I did have a fun conversation after that. Hit us a fun go, coach! Let's see the accuracy, please. What do you say? Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. I was hoping for one in this direction.
Oh, that's what you did.
Yeah, hit us a fungo. Hit us a fungo.
You gave me a challenge and I answered it.
How about if I go to the last row? Hit me up there.
I need to get loose.
I got you. When the baseballs are not flying into the seats, you have to get creative and find ways to manufacture action. So I got those 3 Easter eggs early on, then the toss-up from Joe Singley, and then I pulled out my secret weapon, the cup trick for a ball sitting on the warning track. Jeff Pickler, the coach out there with the fungo bat, he was pretty cool, but really not too generous with the baseballs. And as I was going for it, he started giving me a countdown from 10 and joking about the pressure. But I had no trouble getting that one. And so that was my 5th baseball of the day, which was pretty cool. But unfortunately, that was the end of batting practice for the Reds. And as the music quiets down right now, you can see the Marlins are just taking the field on the third base side. They should be hitting soon. The basket of balls is out. And I want to bring one of my new friends into the video. Caleb, get on in here. Say hey to YouTube.
How's it going, YouTube?
So I was so busy running around, as I'm sure you were trying to get balls, that it didn't even occur to me just how few baseballs reached the seats. You told me that number was
0.
0 home runs to right field. There were a bunch of righties cranking them out there.
Yep.
Have you contacted the Reds to tell? Because you're a full season ticket holder.
I am, yeah. So I've been kind of reaching out to my season ticket rep a lot, like, hey, the gates need to open a bit earlier here. We need to get out to left because the Reds only really have a few lefties. So if we could get out to left field, man, we could really have some fun out here.
I mean, it's still fun. It could be even more fun, but it's nice that the Reds even allow the opportunity at all to get in the stadium. But anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
Piling up some big numbers of your own today.
Thank you.
We got this guy in the last couple videos running around out here. Just very friendly people. And the Marlins, of course, are very friendly, so I'm going to take off the Joey Votto lucky wristband, put on some Marlins gear, and I need 5 more for double digits. You think it's gonna happen? I say,
No.
how dare you? No. How dare you?
Yes.
There it is. Hi, Pablo!
Gracias. Jefe, mucho gusto. Saludos.
Gracias por acercarte, Pablo.
De nada.
Shout out to my buddy Dan for that slick barehanded catch. He's a fellow New Yorker. Good to see him here in Cincinnati. And that is Joey Wendell unloading one. Dan almost caught this one, but it landed on the stairs and bounced way to the back of the seats. And so look at this. The race to find that baseball is on. It's always fun to look for balls in the empty seats, but it's not as fun when I don't find it. I'm like, where is it? Someone points, and that dude way up in the corner happened to grab it. So good for him. You know you do something right when Billy Hamilton gives you props for a catch. Wow. So people ask me all the time who the friendliest player is in Major League Baseball, and it's hard to pick just one, but you're looking at a guy that I think belongs in the top 3 for sure. Pablo Lopez, so cool, loves to hook up the fans, and this guy right here loves to hook me up. That's Richard Bleier tossing me a ball, kind of hard to see there. Get out of the way, Dan. He basically threw me all the balls the day before. Here's another, and then of course I had to talk a little smack to one of his teammates. Tanner, he's up 2-0! Richard Bleier, such a stud. 11 balls in 2 days from him. Thank you, Richard! 3 from Richard. Let me tell you, it is nice having players out there on the field who enjoy adding to my collection, and you're about to see another one in just a bit. First, the Marlins were starting up a new group of BP, and there he is! Tanner Scott chucking a ball deep into the empty seats, right over my head. Pretty sure he intended for me to get it, and I did. And pay close attention here and read my lips. Number 10 on the day. And as I held that baseball up to the camera, yoink, Fenway Chris, my videographer, snatched it. Richard Bleier is continuing to hook me up like crazy. He threw me 9 balls yesterday and has thrown me 4 today. So thanks to his generosity and some good luck, the numbers today have piled up. I have 11 with the final group of Marlins BP just getting started. Looks like it's all righties up there. I wish I could go to left field, and I will get that chance in just a few minutes. In about 3 minutes, the whole stadium is gonna open up. Fenway Chris is gonna stay here, put the Big Daddy lens on the camera, and when everybody races over there and goes down into the seats, he's gonna get some tight shots of me running around and trying to find those so-called Easter eggs. So, not sure if I'll get any, but it's a lot of fun, and probably BP will end just a few minutes after that, so get ready for it.
Guests will refrain from bringing prohibited items into Great American Ballpark for your safety and the safety of other guests. We ask that you do not step, stand, or use ballpark seats in a manner other than their intended.
The Easter egg hunt was fun, as I expected, but there were not nearly as many baseballs in the seats as I had hoped. Initially, I didn't find anything, but then I saw another fan grab one out of a cup holder, so that's where I turned my attention, and I did end up finding one there. So that was my 12th baseball of the day, and by the way, my second ball of the day, which was an Easter egg out in right field, well, that was career ball number 11,900. So a mini milestone on the way to the bigger one, 12,000. And And also, you guys like this Field of Dreams shirt? Got it last year. As for the Field of Dreams game this year, I don't think I'm going. I know everybody's shocked. They just can't believe it, but guys, I can't be everywhere. I'm only human.
A champion city and school district, and improving the quality of life for Dayton citizens.
In the All-Star game, how cool would it be to take home a clean orange jersey of his? This isn't just any jersey of the team. His Major League debut and
You would think that a starting pitcher with a 2.77 ERA would have a very solid one-loss record. But here in Cincinnati, if your name is Luis Castillo, it means you're only 3-4, and it also means that you are on the trading block. A lot of fans out here think that this is the last start that he is going to make for the Reds, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. It might not be that interesting for me in the left field seats with Castillo on the hill because he is very talented, so not expecting a lot of long balls, but as always I'm hopeful. Right now it is 9 minutes until game time and I'm starving, and so Fenway Chris, if we do a 180, you can see Skyline Chili. So I'm going to grab a quick bite and then back to the outfield. Gonna need a lot of napkins for this. Ooh. All right.
Creating a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable ballpark environment. The ballpark staff are trained and work to support a positive environment. Your attention, please. Presenting your Cincinnati Reds. The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So disgusting.
Don't put negative energy on my Skyline chili. You're gonna piss off the fine people of Cincinnati. First inning from Marlins starter Braxton Garrett. He gave up 4 runs. Kyle Farmer got things started for the Reds with a 2-run double. So right now, that's where things stand 4-0, top of the second. There are 2 guys in the starting lineups, the same guys as last night, with 0 home runs. Michael Papierski for the Reds and JJ Bleday for the Marlins, so I am on heightened alert for them. It's even emptier today than it was yesterday, so I would say I am actually kind of feeling it.
What's your kind of feeling when you're on the ballpark?
Yeah, I was not too happy about Papierski striking out, but you're about to see me very happy here. Some MLB footage for you of Nick Fortes unloading on a ball to left center. That's me drifting through the seats. And I'm bringing this to you in super slow-mo, and I'm going to freeze it right here. That dude in the maroon shirt got a hand on it, didn't catch it, and that ball deflected basically right over my head. And as those 2 fans in the red shirts were closing in, well, that's the baseball right before it dropped down through a seat. Now, our man in the maroon shirt, he still has his hands up in the air because he was in disbelief that he didn't catch it. But dude, bring a glove next time. How's that for an idea? So there I am coming up with the home run ball and starting to celebrate as Fortes is rounding the bases. And I'm going to show you this again in regular speed, and then once the ball's on the ground, you're going to see Fenway Chris's footage pick up. Nice hit by Fortes, getting around on a 96-mile-an-hour heater up and in, and here we go. Chris's shot. So there I am with it, feeling like $1 million, Fortes' 8th career home run. Someone was shouting at me to throw that ball back on the field, so what did I do? I trolled them. You want me to throw it back? Here we go. Ah, psych. Apologies to the kid in the blue shirt. I left him hanging on a fist bump, but there was just so much hoopla and excitement. it was hard to keep up with everything, and you can see from there how it all played out. There is the man, Nick Fortes, who contributed to my home run total. Right now, the Reds are winning 5-2, and that second run for the Marlins was a JJ Bleday homer, the first of his career. I was out in right field trying to find the best tunnel to be in, kind of more toward right center, and then he yanked it down the line. It landed on the netting in the Marlins bullpen, so nobody had a chance to snag that one. But this is the big one for me as far as I'm concerned. This is not only just my 13th baseball overall today, but it's my 4th game home run ball of the season in 4 different stadiums. That's cool. And it's number 85 lifetime, 85 game home runs. So just 15 more to get to triple digits. Right there is perhaps the end of Luis Castillo's career with the Cincinnati Reds. 92 pitches today, 7 solid innings. He gave up a couple of bombs, but they were both solo shots, and he is exiting the game with the lead. He's been in the major leagues for 6 years, only with the Reds, so it'll be sad to see him go. And look, by the time this video gets posted, we might know the answer, but right here, right now, who knows? That was Jesus Aguilar. I heard the crowd go, whoa, lined out to right field. Not too much more game left, just a couple innings. Not a whole lot of action during the tail end of this game. The Reds went down quietly in their final turn at the plate, and the Marlins, they could not get anything going in the 9th, and I would have to assume that this has been a very frustrating series for Miami. They've been within sniffing distance of contending for a playoff spot, so to come in here and lose the first 2 of 3 to the struggling Reds has got to hurt. Final score tonight, Reds 5, Marlins 3, and look where I am, you guys. I am outside the stadium to close this out. And there has been no hurting from my end of things because I snagged a game home run ball. Nick Fortes talked about it earlier, my 13th of the day, including all the ones I gave away. That brings the lifetime total to 11,911. 11911, kind of a cool number. 89 balls short of 12,000. Huge thanks to Richard Bleier for hooking things up like crazy for the second straight day. And check the description because I will throw a link there to a page on my website, zackhample.com, where I list all the game home runs that I've snagged over the years, 85 of them, which is pretty cool. Again, 15 short of triple digits. It's going to happen. The question is when, and I'll also throw a link there to the MLB footage of the home run, which I showed earlier in the video. That is pretty much it. I always have the best time in Cincinnati. 40 total balls in 3 games here. How about that? So yeah, that's it, you guys. Thanks as always for watching.